Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Been seeing a lot of comments wanting reviews on the fishing rig. So this is a Vexus 1980. It's a 2022 model. This is the version before the V2, so it's got the narrow front end, but we'll get to that in a bit. But we'll start here at the back. The most important piece of the boat, you know, the thing that gets us to where we're going to be fishing. It's got a 150 Merc on it, which is, I mean, it's not the fastest thing out there, but the gas mileage is great. You know, tournament load, co-angler, probably gonna get maybe 50 on a good day, but it gets us there. We'll come back here to the back where we got the battery set up. Right here we got, we're running three AGMs, two for the trolling motor, running the Garmin Force on 24 volts, and then we got one for the cranking battery, and then we got a standalone lithium that's running only live scope, just the live scope up front. And then I'm gonna hop up here in the boat. All right, so back here, this is kind of where the co-angler storage will be. I keep the you know, weigh bags, fire extinguishers, extra ropes, you know, the throw plush, but it's out in the sun right now, getting dried out. But yeah, pretty big storage here. All right, so here in the middle we got the live wells. Pretty nasty right now because I haven't really been tournament fishing a whole lot, so I've just been regular fishing, just been filling up with lake water. But pretty big live wells. I think they're about 20 gallons a piece, maybe 19, not really for sure, but pretty big. Does the job. And then over here on this side, it's the same storage as over there, but this is basically where I keep my raincoats, extra gloves, jackets, just to stay warm and dry, just that kind of stuff. Up here at the console, you know, no hot foot, but we're making it work. But we got the 9 up front, making it work. We're probably going to end up upgrading that eventually, but you know, you got to buy that whole faceplate and all that jazz. So here at the console, pretty nice console. I kind of keep my leader lines, you know, my Bubba scale, kind of just stuff I can sit down and, you know, my trolling motor remote, stuff I can sit down, retie. Just stuff to keep dry on my phone, wallet. All these lures on the floor, those are custom, so. And then here, that's just, this step up, I just use that as trash, extra storage. Got like pliers, scissor holders, all that stuff. Right here, we got pretty big ice chest. Right now, we got, you know, the cheese sticks, and there's some snacks, you know, still got ice in there from like 3 days ago, so pretty good ice chest. Water, stuff like that. Up here on the short storage side, I keep my life vest like handy for me, you know, extra soft plastic stuff with like, you know, the hard plastic container that's a little bit bigger. I just throw it in this side to have room. And then down here, this is where we keep the live scope black box, kind of just against that wall, out of the way, easy to get to. And then just go here, show you the middle rod box right here. So we keep the rods right here. You know, we got about like 30 rods in there, everything you can think of. Pretty good storage. But this is where we keep the tackle right here. But I think if I had it how I wanted it, the tackle would be here in the middle and the rods would be over here. But it's got rod tubes back there, as you can tell, and it's pretty hard to get rods back there, so especially spinning rods. But if you take it out, there's foam back there. But you know, if it wasn't like that, for weight distribution purposes, the tackle would be in the middle, the rods would be over here, but it works, you know. All right, coming up here to the front, you know, you got a pretty big deck. You know, I'm about 6'1", laying across this bad boy, pretty big deck, but the V2, they actually made it wider from this hole right here. All right, so coming up here to the front, talk about all the electronics up top. We are running a Garmin Force trolling motor. This is the 50-inch shaft. And at first, I'll tell you what, at first, this foot pedal is actually Bluetooth, and I thought it was gonna be super delayed, but it's actually not. It's super responsive, and the giant cable is in the way, which I really love about the Garmin Force. It's super powerful. I mean, I can get this boat going like 5 miles an hour, full blast trolling, so it's pretty fast. This is a Bass Boat Technologies dual mount. This is a 9-inch that's wired to the 9-inch on the console. I use this one for mapping and marking, like you know, like structure, brush piles and stuff. And then we got the 10-inch right here. This is for live scope. I only use that for live scope, which is really nice because the resolution from the 9 to the 10 is a whole lot different. So when I was live scoping off the 9, the same stuff I fished with the 9 looked completely different when I came back to it with the 10. So I'm really enjoying the 10. But in the future, hopefully going to upgrade to a 12. The new Ultra 2 just came out, so I can record live scope footage. I can record the screen for y'all, and you can see it on the videos. So come up here, we're just running the LVS 32 right now. Not 34 just yet, but 32 does just as good for me, so that's what we're running. All right, so that's the 2022 Vexus 1980 with the 150 horse Merkel in the back. Not sponsored by anybody, just doing the video for y'all out there. And then this is basically a 2-year review on this boat. Had this boat about 2 years, caught tons of fish, tons of big fish, and I've enjoyed it so far. So if you like content like this, feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.